Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Saga Tarot. Welcome if you are new here and this is your first time. Please consider subscribing if you guys have not done so already, and if you do enjoy this bigger card reading, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment and let me know how it resonates with your situation. Today I suggest you consider the layout of the love triangle. We will look at the thoughts and feelings of each, and what each of the triangle will undertake. We will reveal where the relationship will take you in the near future. To begin with, I will lay out 3 cards to draw up a psychological portrait of your man. If he does not coincide in general with your man, then this alignment is not suitable for you. I draw 3 cards from Crowley's tarot deck. Since this deck is better suited for the psychological description of a person, I sped up the video so I could get started faster. As a result, the overall picture of your man. The man himself is powerful and authoritarian, good at influencing others. He influences others not by force, but by his authority. He has an inner wisdom independent of his real age. He always knows what is right. He has his own established opinion about the norms of behavior. He may or may not have been married. The person is in a depressed mood, can rush from stormy joy until everything is gone. There are often notes of distrust in his behavior, as if he is constantly on the lookout for a catch that will deceive him. It is difficult for him to endure any troubles inside himself. He often treats you like a father. This man seeks to control everything, personally, emotionally, and financially. Subconsciously, you feel that he will take care of you and your child. He will not leave. Another option is that a man is not yet mature, but he subconsciously reaches out to strong adults who are authoritative for him, tries to imitate them, but as a person he is not yet ripe for responsibility. Look at the schedule. This column of cards is for you. This is your man for you. On the right is a man, and in the last column is a third party. Now let's look at the whole reading. We see that this union is important for the higher power on your side and on his side. The major arcana cards fell out. But on the part of the opponent, this is super important for her, but she is not for him, a passed pawn. If you look at the card suits from your side, then the cards do not show passionate love. Most cards are pentacles. Your union has a more pragmatic approach. The financial and sexual components are important. This is more like an equal union. I don't mean money. Maybe one of you is much wealthier than the other, but the other gives you something of equal value, beauty, status, environmental level, etc. These are just examples. On the part of the third party, the couple is united by a commonality of views. Mentally they understand each other better. A man gets positive emotions. She knows how to adapt to him, and shows that she thinks and feels like him. Now let's start looking at each pair in detail. What do you think of each other? You like it. He is good looking. Other women look at him. Subconsciously, you suspect that he may be in a relationship with someone else. Most likely, he likes to put himself on display. He knows how to draw attention to himself. You see him as a stable, reliable option for someone you can rely on who looks the way he should. You see in him a man who is quite suitable for all your tasks, needs, and relationships. He hurried things and made relations develop in the direction he needed. He clearly knows what he wants from you and leads his own line. He sees you as overly active, purposeful, maybe even in love, and selfish. I would say more self-centered. He thinks that you are pushing too hard, rushing things, perhaps showing your interest too straightforwardly. He thinks you're pushing him too hard. What does the competitor think? She perceives it as a job, as a zone of responsibility. She thinks that she needs to maintain a relationship. She says and does not what she really feels, but what a man expects from her. She does not consider the evolution of relationships. It is a duty for her. She, however, is also not faithful to him. Rather, her heart belongs to another. Doubts gnaw at him, veil over his eyes. And although the man knows the correct answer, he does not want to see it. Doubts live inside him. He had suspicions or doubts. It will still lead to conflict later. He doesn't trust her. The Two of Swords and thoughts can show a clash of interests, that the interests of the opponent diverge from his. This is a kind of struggle of interests. It may be somewhat hidden, it is not always expressed outwardly, but there is a clear discontent. Now we look at your and his feelings. On your part, The card indicates a lack of feelings. You maintain some kind of balance known only to you. If you are married, then most likely you are held together by a common interest, children, life, real estate. It's more like a formal relationship. Another option is that this may be a habit when a couple has been together for a long time and you have an established relationship and you do not want to change it. On the part of a man, this is a moment of passion, not a pronounced affection of a sexual plan, when a person likes you outwardly and physically. Hence, the feelings that are shown to you, they are connected precisely with your appearance, with the outer shell. From her side, the Magus card has a very remote relationship to feelings. This is a smart card. Here we are talking about the presence of a clear interest, and in his feelings, a person most likely has not yet decided. She pursues her goals and knows how to manipulate a man to her advantage. She still lacks the strength to hold on. He has no feelings for her either. This is a very reserved and calm relationship. Attachment here can be quite strong. Rather, it is even a need for a person. Sometimes it's physical affection. We can't really talk about passion here. A person can be liked physically, it is more a feeling for the body, but not quite a passion. More affection. What will each of you do in the near future? Most likely, you will have some pleasant pastimes. You'll most likely find a solution that works for both of you, you and him. Most likely, you will be able to show your attractiveness to a man and be able to interest him not only sexually, but you will also find other points of interest and interaction. Often, this card says that relationships deteriorate in matters related to everyday life. A man will want sex with you, and through it he will try to take the relationship to another level. He will develop a passion for you. But the fact is that feelings on the map can quickly disappear. Events will develop quickly and dynamically. Do you have enough experience to consolidate success? Your third party will also not sit idly by. I will play the role of a caring hostess. But she will be greatly disappointed since, most likely, neither marriage nor family will be promised to her. She's probably thinking of leaving him. She feels alone with him. Status was important to her, but a man did not promise her this. Another option is a woman in a golden cage. Perhaps there is both prosperity and well-being, but there is no understanding and love between partners. It seems that she decided to leave all this and radically change her life. And the man is happy with everything. He feeds her stories. He is fine and does not want to change anything. She is ready to sing praises and prostrate herself before the entire world, until he gets what he wants. But the woman no longer believes him. Now let's see how this relationship ends. Set your own deadline. The card tells you that the more you are independent of this man, the more you will arouse his interest. The man himself will not take the initiative, perhaps because of the fear of being rejected. The future depends only on you. Decide to build a relationship and it will be choosing to find a more worthy candidate is also an option. The map shows that once you calm down, fate will give you many options. The main thing is to make the right choice. On the part of the opponent, the result is more deplorable. Illusion card. They will not have a perfect relationship. Hanging noodles on the ears. A man does not show himself to be true. He plays a role. See, he's wearing a mask. He can embellish about himself and tell stories about himself for self-promotion. Illusory. It's all a masquerade ball. In fact, he is different than this woman thinks. The illusion of relationships in general. She doesn't know him. How the partner will behave. He will not show his true face to her. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If it resonated, please give it a like. Also, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you at the next reading.